यन्मायावशवर्ति विश्वमखिलं ब्रह्मादिदेवासुरा यत्सत्त्वादमृषैव भाति सकलं रज्जौ यथा हेर्भ्रमः यत्पादप्लवमेकमेव हि भवाम्बोधे स्थितिर्षावताम् वन्देऽहं तमशेषकारणपरं रामाख्यमीशं हरिम्। Hari Om. Goswamiji has now started Nama Vandana, and we saw the introductory doha to Nama Vandana, and also the gist of the glory of Bhagwan's name. The climatic conditions of our mind keeps changing throughout the day. Sometimes it is ahetuka. We don't even know why it has changed. Hetu means with reason, ahetu means without any reason. The antidote to adjust those conditions back, to remember all the knowledge that we have studied, antidote to changing, fluctuating conditions of the mind is Bhagwan's name. So more we become mature in that sadhana, it's a great joy to come out of any spirals that this mind could go into in a very short span of time. Another point we had seen was that Ananda, which is our own true nature, Ananda Swarupa Brahma, Goswamiji said, or is going to say later, Asa Prabhu Hrudaya Achata Abhikari, Sakala Jiva Jagat Deena Dukhari. In spite of that pure consciousness, which is of the nature of Ananda being seated in our heart, it doesn't express, that joy doesn't express in our mind, in our interactions. And the easiest way, Goswamiji says, to recollect that knowledge and to make sure that this Ananda Swarupa Brahma gets reflected in our Vyavahara, means Ananda is seen at mind level also. The solution to that, Goswamiji says, is Nama Japa. Goswamiji, whenever he used to feel like talking to Bhagwan, he used to write letters to Bhagwan. Dear Bhagwan, and then he used to write, yours sincerely or yours lovingly, Goswami Tulsidas Ji. And those letters are called Vinaya Patrika. Vinaya means out of humility, out of love. Patrika means letter that is written. The name became Vinaya Patrika. It's a series of composition by Goswamiji. And it's very interesting with what emotions he writes those letters. Sometimes it is out of anger, he is not able to control his mind and he's so angry sometimes at Bhagwan only. So he writes in that letter, a very angry letter he writes. And then finally, last line he writes, oh Bhagwan, you know that when mind is disturbed, we say so many things, you don't feel bad about what I have said, okay? And then he signs and sends that letter. So like that, it's a very intimate, sambandha Goswamiji has with Bhagwan. And one such letter he has written about Nama Japa. Most of you must have heard that. If you can please share the screen, I will explain it briefly so that when we sing, that bhava becomes clear. Thank you, Ravindraji. He says, Rama Japo, Rama Japo, Rama Japo Bhavare. Now, some letters he is talking to himself only, huh? Or, all sadhakas he is addressing all of us. He is telling us, oh, Bhujagovindam, it is said Mudhamate, here it is said Bhavare. Oh sadhaka, why don't you take Bhagwan's name? Ghora bhava nira nidhi nama nija navare. In this ocean of samsara that we are in, The simplest and the best boat for us to cross over this ocean of samsara is Bhagwan's name. And it is Nija Nava. It is time tested. It is something which is in our hand. We have to do it and see the result for ourselves. एक ही साधन सब, second paragraph, रिद्धि सिद्धि साधिरे ग्रसे कली रोग जोग संजम समाधिरे. Says in Kali Yuga, the sadhanas that we are doing become more and more difficult to do. So the simplest sadhana that we can start with is Nama Japa. But it is not any, because it is simple, doesn't mean it is ordinary sadhana. Some Mahatmas interpret that second, verse of this as Nama Japa has so much power, it can give all other things. It can give yoga, it can give samadhi state also. Yoga Sanjama Samadhire means one is able to withdraw the mind very easily if we have love towards Bhagwan and we take Bhagwan's name. And that one sadhana, he says, is sufficient for us to give result of all other sadhanas. एक ही साधन सब रिद्धि सिद्धि साधिरे. Material prosperity we want, it will come. Spiritual qualities we want, that will also come. All that we need to do is increase our intensity and devotion in Nama Japa. Because we might have started sometime, but there is always a stage where we can make it more and more finer, more and more deeper. If we are yet to start, this is a good time to start on that path. भलो जो है पोच जो है दाहिनो जो बामरे राम नाम ही सो अंत सब ही को कामरे. No matter what things we have in life, no matter what we own, whether good things happen or not so good things happen, whether we do right, wrong, whatever it is, Goswamiji says at the end, what is going to be most effective in our spiritual path is how much sadhana we have done, how much Nama Japa we have done. Rama Nama hi so anta sabhi ko kamare. What will actually be of value to us is Bhagwan's name. The fourth verse of this is very, very interesting. It just shows Goswamiji's depth in knowledge of Advaita Vedanta and how many things he has hidden in Ramcharitmanas. This fourth verse is directly lifted from Mandukya Karika. You see what he is saying. Jaga nabha batika rahi hai phali phulare. He says this world is like sky flower. Means it is only an appearance. Jaga nabha batika. Nabha batika means a sky flower. Rahi hai phali phulire. Means all different things that we are seeing is just like that. धुआं कैसे धौर हर देखी तू न भूली रे. The palace which is made out of smoke. Sometimes the cloud and fog, when they come, it looks like a palatial city in the sky. He says this world is also like that. Swapna maya yatha drushte gandharva nagaram yatha tatha vishwamidam drushtam vedanteshu vichakshanehi. This is that Mandukya Karika, which is exact translation of this verse. But last line what he says is, Dekhi tu na bhuli re. While getting so caught up with our daily routine, may we not forget this sadhana of Nama Japa, taking Bhagwan's name. In the morning when we get up, before going to bed, if we can do some Nama Japa, and during the day while we are working, in between if we can, just keep it in our background. Rama Nama chhadi jo bharoso kare aur re. The one who gives up the sadhana of Rama Nama and takes up or thinks something else is more important that I should be doing, means his ashraya buddhi is not in Bhagwan, somewhere else. For such a person, Goswamiji says, it is like a very elaborate meal is served in a plate, and then this person is running from door to door trying to satisfy his hunger. Tulasi paroso tyagi. Paroso tyagi means what is served. This, beautiful meal is served, that he is not interested. Mange kura korare. And he looks out for different other solutions. So this is Goswamiji's letter that he writes, Vinaya Patrika. Like this, several letters are written, and lot of deeper meanings of this Ramcharitmanas is given in Vinaya Patrika. So you can keep it. We will sing now. And just the meaning is also very beautiful. I thought the bhava will be more if you do the meaning first. राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, एक ही साधन सब रिद्धि सिद्धि साधिरे, एक ही साधन सब रिद्धि सिद्धि साधिरे, ग्रसे कली रोग जोग संजम समाधिरे, ग्रसे कली रोग जोग संजम समाधिरे, राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाव निज नावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, भलो जो है पोच जो है दाहिनो जो बामरे, भलो जो है पोच जो है दाहिनो जो बामरे, राम नाम ही सो अंत सब ही को काम रे, राम नाम ही सो अंत सब ही को काम रे, राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, जग नभ बाटिका रही है फली फूली रे, जग नभ बाटिका रही है फली फूली रे, धुआं कैसे धौर हर देखी तू न भूली रे, धुआं कैसे धौर हर देखी तू न भूली रे, राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, राम नाम छाड़ी जो भरोसो करे और रे, राम नाम छाड़ी जो भरोसो करे और रे, तुलसी परोसो त्यागी मांगे कुर कौर रे, तुलसी परोसो त्यागी मांगे कुर कौर रे, राम जपो राम जपो राम जपो बावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नावरे, घोर भव नीर निधे नाम निज नाम रे। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। हाँ, now we can stop sharing. Thank you. So with that Vinaya Patrika, we will go back to our Ramcharitmanas. We will sing after Doha number 19. Akhara Madhura Manohara Do. आखर मधुर मनोहर दो, बरन बिलोचन जन जिय जो, सुमिरत सुलभ सुखद सब काहू, लोक लाहू परलोक निबाहू। कहत सुनत सुमिरत सुठिनी के, राम लखन सम प्रिय तुलसी के। बरनत बरन प्रीति बिलगाती, ब्रह्म जीव सम सहज संघाती। नर नारायण सरिस सुभ्राता, जगपालक विशेष जन त्रात। भगति सुतिय कल करन विभूषण, जगहित हेतु विमल विधुभूषण। स्वाद तोष सम सुगति सुधा के, कमठ शेष सम धर वसुधा के। जनमन मंजु कंज मधुकर से, जीह जसोमति हरिहल धर से। एकु छत्रु एकु मुकुट मणि, सब बरननि पर जो। तुलसी रघुबर नाम के, बरन बिराजत दो। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। In 19 Doha, Goswami Ji had said that if you want devotion to Bhagwan, he gave an analogy that, devotion to Bhagwan is like that rain, and the crop which comes is this devotee. And he said, rain is not the monsoon season. Varsha Rutu is not different from the 2 months, Shravana and Bhadrapada. In the same way, devotion to Bhagwan is not different from Rama. Means Ra and Ma, you can take it as 2 syllables. So they are like Shravana and Bhadrapada month. Both together is what we call as devotion to Bhagwan. Now, something that we love, we don't get tired of talking about it. So now Goswamiji also is like that. He loves Bhagwan so much that he can elaborate on any aspect. So now that he remembers, he spoke about Ra and Ma. So he says, let me elaborate on those syllables, how beautiful they are. Akhara madhura manohara dou, barana bilochana janajiya jou. These letters are so beautiful, he says, of Ra and Ma, that it will take our mind away from Vishayas. Something which takes mind away is that which is Manohara. And this is, the result of this sadhana, that sadhana by itself starts becoming a source of joy. Previously, what seemed like a struggle to sit down in one place and take Bhagwan's name, now mind, if it doesn't take that name, then it feels unhappy. Akhara madhura manohara dou, barana bilochana janajiya jo. He says these names, Ra and Ma, they are like the eyes to see in the heart of a devotee. Physical eyes can see outside, but if we take Bhagwan's name, it can purify our heart inside. Sumirata sulabha sukhada saba kahu. It is very easy to remember. Sometimes, shlokas and a lot of other things become difficult for us to memorize. But Bhagwan's name is so short, it's very easy to remember. And sukhada saba kahu, it's very joy-giving. Loka lahu para loka nibahu. It will give us things of this world also and even hereafter. Means punya will be gained by this jiva. What credit we need for happiness is punya actually. Happiness is not directly gained, right? That we have seen in Vedanta. The thing that precedes happiness is punya karma. And that punya karma can be done now or in any of the previous birth. Whatever punya karma is there, that shows as sukham in our life. So this Rama Nama is also like that, which is giving, which can give us lot of punya. You know, there was one Mahatma who used to say that in Devanagari, if you write Ra, right? Ra, how do you write it? Like this, right? Ra, and then Ma you write like this. That letter Ra, you know, he had done so much of thinking on Bhagwan's syllables. You know, now what we are discussing is the syllable part, Ra and Ma. So Goswamiji is going to describe more of it. He says both syllables are beautiful and everything. But that letter Ra, that Mahatma used to say, our whole body is made of that letter Ra. You know, I was thinking, what kind of analogy is this? But actually, if you see, you can't unsee it afterwards. Means you see any joint that we have in our body will somehow or the other fit into that shape. Your finger also, if you try to bend it, it will fit in the shape of Ra. You might be seeing it inverted, huh, because of the camera. Upadi is there in between. Um, but you just see our all limbs which are there, if you just bend it, it is in the form of Ra. Means whatever we can do to think of Bhagwan, they used to do. Okay, so that syllables just reminded me of that. Kahata sunata sumirata sutini ke Rama lakhana sama priya tulasi ke. These letters are so dear to Goswami ji, just like Ramchandra ji and Lakshman ji. He says, I feel like it sometimes looks that these two are bija mantras, you know, different letters which might give different result. Like in Om, for example, we say Akara, Ukara, and Makara, dwelling on each of those syllables gives different result. So here also Goswamiji says, one might think like that Ra, A, Ma, and so on, but actually speaking, they are always together. Brahma Jiva Sama Sahaja Sanghati. Means Ra and Ma, they are always together. Naranarayana Sarisa Subhrata Jagapalaka Biseshi Janatrata. These Ra and Ma letters are like Naranarayana Rishi, and the greatness of these rishis are, these two rishis, is they are doing tapas in Badrik Ashrama in unmanifest form for welfare of everybody. Means without any personal interest, they are doing tapas. Generally, tapas is done if there is something that we want. So Naranarayana Rishi, their greatness was, they are doing tapas not for their sake, but just for welfare of everybody. So Ramanama is also like that. Goswamiji says, it brings welfare of everyone. Jagapalaka Biseshi Janatrata. It is the one that will save us from Papa Karma. Bhagati Sutiya Kalakarana Vibhushana Jagahita Hetu Bimala Bidhu Pushana. He says, Bhakti Mata, who is there, the earrings of Bhakti Mata is these two letters, Ra and Ma. You know how it shines means if devotion has to be, you know, alive in us, then Bhagwan's name should be there as Abhushana. There is one Subhashita, right? Hastasya Bhushanam Danam Satyam Kanthasya Bhushanam. Then Shrotrasya Bhushanam Shastram. Means the ornamentation of ears is Shastra. Listening to Bhagwan's glories and taking Bhagwan's name. So Bhakti Sutiya Kala Karana Vibhushana Jagahita Hetu Bimala Bidu Pushana. Next chaupa is beautiful. Swada Tosha Sama Sugati Sudhake Kamatha Sesha Samadhara Basudhake. You know, we have, when we eat a fruit, right, if it's a mango or something, eating it with the seed gives little, you know, pain. Pain meaning what? You have to make sure that you don't swallow the seed, you have to keep it aside and so on. Goswamiji says Bhagwan's name is like the fruit juice. The essence of that fruit is in the name. This is Swada Tosha Sama Sugati Sudhake. Bhagwan's name is so sweet, we can keep, reveling in that joy of that name as much as we want. It never finishes. Bhagavatam also, similar shloka comes. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasikaha. Means Bhagavatam is like that fruit. Not only fruit, the fruit juice, the essence of that fruit. That is this Bhagwan's name. There is a symbolic meaning also. A fruit that doesn't have seed means it will take us away from Punarjanma. Seed means what? That which sprouts again. One seed is there, that seed goes and falls in the ground again, and again something new comes. But Bhagwan's name is such, it is without any of those seeds. Means it will take away all karmas that we had accumulated. It will put us on the path of Vedanta and make sure that there is no Punarjanma again. There are so many bhajans, these chaupais, right? If you pay attention to lot of bhajans that we sing, you will find the same meaning there. Pibare Rama Rasam. It is exactly this chaupai, Kamata Sesha Sama Dharabasudake. That bhajan, if you see, it has the same lyrics. That Ramanama is the one that sustains this entire creation, just like Kurma Avtara Bhagwan took, that tortoise form Bhagwan took, and also like Sesha Bhagwan. It is said Sesha Bhagwan holds all the Brahmandas on his forehead. I don't think if he's called as a forehead, but on his head. So Ramanama is like that. It is a substratum for this entire creation. Janamana Manju Kanja Madhukarase Jiha Jasomati Harihala Dharase. But Bhagwan's name is such, Goswamiji says that the mind is the lotus and Bhagwan's name is the bee that comes to this kind of a lotus. Taking the name, it becomes so pure that Bhagwan's name will never go away from this mind. It will always hover around that lotus. And then he gives a beautiful example from Bhagavatam again. He says, Bhagwan's name is like the tongue. Jiha Jasomati. Jasomati means, the tongue. He gives the analogy with Yashodaji. Means she is always in love with Bhagwan. And who is the son of Yashodaji? She says, Hari Haladharase. Bhagwan, Krishna and Balramji. Haladhara means the one who holds a hala. The one who gave Yashodaji so much joy, one like Bhagwan Krishna, he says Ra and Ma, the names are like that. This entire doha is about the syllables, Ra and Ma. You say Yashodaji is the tongue and Ra and Ma are Bhagwan Krishna and Balramji. And finally, Goswamiji concludes with his another poetry. Eka Chhatra Eku Mukutamani. When you write Ra, it is like a refa. Like, for example, you write Karma. After Ka, you write Ma, and above that you put a refa. Means that Ra goes up. Okay, that is how the rule is. I'm trying to remember the Sanskrit rule. Halasyo parigachati acho drushpa adhoyati. What the rule is that, forget about that rule. That Ra, what is there, that goes up. Okay. Karma, when you write, after that Ma, that Refa goes up. And whenever you write Ma, it becomes a dot. right? Like Manju became Ma, and on top of that came a dot. So he says this Ra and Ma are like that, Chhatra. So that Refa, he is comparing it to, a very exorbitant umbrella that is held. And he says Ma is like that Mukutamani, a very precious jewel like that dot. And both of it, if we keep taking Bhagwan's name, he says that kind of Ananda will come in our heart. Tulasi Raghuvara Namake Barana Birajata Do means all kinds of sukham that we want will be included in this. So that was this doha on just the syllables, Ra and Ma. So we'll pause here, and as we all know that we are having our winter break starting soon. Let us finish our Nama Sankirtanam and then we'll do this announcement. So you can please share the slide. अगणित गुणगण भूषण रामा आश्रित वत्सल जय जय रामा अयोध्यवासी सीतारामा आपद बांधव जय जय रामा दशरथ नंदन श्री रामा दशमुख मर्दन जय जय रामा कौसल्या सुखवर्धन रामा कामित फलदा जय जय रामा पाप विमोचन श्री रामा पट्टाभिरामा जय जय रामा जानकी वल्लभ सीता रामा जय रघुरामा जय सीतारामा वानर सेवित श्री रामा वारिधि बंदन जय जय रामा हनुमत पूजित सीतारामा श्री राम जय जय रामा रघुपति राघव राजा रामा पतित पावना सीतारामा श्री राम जय जय रामा श्री राम जय जय रामा सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. So as you all know, we are having our winter break starting from this weekend. So we won't have our classes until January 9th. So we will start from the week of January 9th. But until then, it's a good time to recap or review these 19 verses, dohas. In particular, if you want to pay attention to one doha, that is doha number 13. It starts with Sabajanata Prabhu, Prabhuta Soi, Tadapi Keha Binu Rahana Koi. So that doha is called as Bija Ramayana. So that entire set of chaupais, those who want can recap. Those who want to just chant, you can get familiar with the chaupais. I myself am getting familiar. So that is, homework.